How rich is former President Donald Trump? The interest in that question debated in court, on the campaign trail, and by the media over the years resurfaced this week, after a jury ordered Trump to pay $83.3 million to journalist E. Jean Carroll, who said he damaged her reputation by saying she lied when accusing him of sexual assault. Welcome to Wealthworth. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more interesting videos. Another jury awarded Carroll $5 million earlier this year, after finding Trump liable for sexually abusing and defaming her, by claiming she invented the story. Trump is appealing. The hefty sums incited renewed interest over the 2024 presidential candidate's net worth. Reports on how much Trump is worth vary. Forbes estimated Trump's net worth as $2.6 billion in September 2023, while Bloomberg pegged it at $3.1 billion in November 2023. The main sources of Trump's wealth reportedly stem from New York City real estate holdings, golf clubs and resorts, in addition to cash and personal assets. Forbes estimated that Trump's net worth peaked in 2015, the year before he was elected president, at $4.5 billion, then dropped or remained the same annually during and after his presidency, except for a jump to $3.2 billion in 2022. In 2021, the two publications estimated around the same net worth $2.5 billion for Forbes, compared to $2.6 billion by Bloomberg. Last year, Trump dropped off the Forbes 400 list, the tally of the wealthiest people in the U.S., because of drops in valuation from his Truth Social platform and real estate holdings. The true number of Trump's wealth is central to a $370 million civil lawsuit filed against him by New York Attorney General Letitia James, that accused him of deceiving banks and insurers by inflating the value of his assets. Trump has denied any wrongdoing. A ruling is expected in that case by the end of the month. The frontrunner for the Republican Party's presidential nomination was found liable last year for sexually assaulting Ms. Carroll in the dressing room of Manhattan's Bergdorf Goodman department store in the mid-1990s, an accusation she first leveled against him in her memoir, What Do We Need Men For?, which was published during his presidency in 2019. Mr. Trump's subsequent denials, claiming never to have even met his accuser and insisting she was not his type, ultimately led to a second civil trial that ended last week, with the jury deciding he should pay Ms. Carroll a sum far in advance of the $10 million she and her lawyer Roberta Kaplan had asked for, as compensation for the reputational damage she had sustained. Mr. Trump smears, having caused her to receive a deluge of abusive messages and death threats from his supporters. The 9-member jury awarded Ms. Carroll $65 million in punitive damages, plus more than $18.3 million in compensatory damages. What's more, things could be about to get a whole lot worse for Mr. Trump, with a verdict imminent in another Big Apple court case that could prove even more financially damaging for the veteran luxury real estate tycoon and apprentice host, as he seeks a second stint in the White House, with 4 criminal indictments and 91 felony charges hanging over his head. Judge Arthur Engoron is expected to deliver a judgment in the civil fraud trial brought against the Trump Organization by State Attorney General Letitia James, accusing Mr. Trump, his sons Donald Jr. and Eric and their chief associates, of routinely inflating or overestimating the value of company assets between 2011 and 2021 in order to secure favorable loans and insurance deals from lenders. While the accused deny any wrongdoing, Mr. Trump has repeatedly attacked Judge Engoron and Ms. James on social media, baselessly accusing them of political bias, in a move that is unlikely to endear him to the man weighing up the case against him. Ms. James is seeking $370 million plus interest in financial penalties to make things right, and should the justice side with her and award the full amount, the Republican could be ordered to pay out an astronomical $453.3 million in 1 week. According to Forbes, Mr. Trump's net worth stood at around $2.6 billion as of September 2023, which is a considerable amount, and some advance on the $40 million he is said to have inherited from his late father Fred Trump, but also some way short of the same outlet's $3.2 billion estimation of his worth in 2021, or the $4.5 billion he was worth in 2015. the year before he won the presidency. The financial magazine arrived at the total by valuing Mr. Trump's portfolio accordingly. Golf clubs and resorts, $870 million. New York City real estate, $690 million. Cash and personal assets, $640 million. Non-NIC real estate, $190 million. And social media and brand businesses, $160 million. Even if that was true, there was nothing to stop him from making the same commitment to transparency as his predecessors in the Oval Office, which did not stop Mr. Trump from insisting otherwise. The Republican will, of course, angrily appeal both verdicts, assuming Judge Engoron does not find in his favor, and has already begun shopping around for new lawyers. Although that may not save him from having to put the money in escrow,